Imagine the stinkiest thing you've ever smelled. Now multiply that by 100. Welcome to the world of the stinkiest places on Earth. Today, we're embarking on a journey that might require you to hold your breath as we explore the top 10 most noxious locations on our planet. One of these places, surprisingly enough, is renowned for its beauty despite its stench. So brace yourself, we're about to plunge into an odoriferous adventure. Ready to hold your noses and dive in? But before that, please help us grow and try to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and welcome to the ultimate top 10 journeys with us. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Vieux Boucau in France. This charming seaside town, with its beautiful beaches and quaint little shops, has a rather unique feature that gives it a spot on our list. The culprit? Seaweed. Now, seaweed in itself is not an issue. It's a natural part of the ocean ecosystem. However, when it washes up on the shores of Vieux Boucau and begins to decompose, it releases a rather unpleasant odor that can often be quite overpowering. This natural process happens all year round but intensifies during the summer months, much to the chagrin of unsuspecting tourists. With a population of just over 1,500, Vieux Boucau is a small town, but its stench has certainly earned it a big reputation. So, if you're planning a beach holiday here, bear in mind, it might not be as refreshing as you'd think. Coming in at number 9 is the Salton Sea in sunny California. Now don't let the name fool you. This is no typical seaside getaway. What was once a bustling resort area in the 50s is now a major stink zone. The Salton Sea's increasing salinity is the main culprit behind its odorous reputation. This inland saline lake has been collecting agricultural runoff for decades, resulting in a salt content higher than the Pacific Ocean. The unfortunate outcome: massive fish die-offs. These fish, unable to survive in the high salt environment, meet a grim fate. And as they decompose, they release a pungent smell that permeates the air around the Salton Sea. This stench is only amplified during the hot summer months, creating an olfactory experience that is anything but pleasant. It's a stark contrast to the palm trees and sunny skies that California is known for. The Salton Sea serves as a poignant reminder of how human activity can drastically alter natural ecosystems. So think twice before planning a picnic by this sea. At number 8, we're heading to Rotorua, New Zealand. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what could possibly be so stinky in such a beautiful place? Well, my dear friends, it's not the people or the food, it's actually the ground beneath our feet. Yes, you heard it right. Rotorua is a geothermal wonderland, filled with bubbling mud pools, spouting geysers, and a whole lot of sulfur. It's the sulfur that gives Rotorua its unique aroma. While you might associate sulfur with the smell of rotten eggs, it's a natural byproduct of the geothermal activity happening just below the surface. The earth here is alive, constantly moving and shaping, and with it comes the release of these sulfur compounds. Some might find the smell a bit off-putting, but many locals and frequent visitors will tell you they hardly notice it after a while. And let's not forget, this geothermal activity also provides some of the most stunning natural hot springs you'll ever dip your toes into. So despite the smell, Rotorua is loved by tourists and locals alike for its unique blend of beauty, culture, and yes, its distinctive odor. A trip here is truly a sensory experience. Lucky number 7 on our list is Chiquinquira, Colombia, a city that is, unfortunately, known for its issues with waste management. This is a city where the stench of unmanaged waste wafts through the air, making it a less than pleasant experience for the senses. Now let's take a little detour to the open-air slaughterhouses of Chiquinquira. These places contribute significantly to the city's distinctive aroma. Without proper waste management systems in place, the remnants of the day's work are left to decay in the open air, producing a smell that's far from appetizing. It's a complex issue, one that the city has struggled to address effectively. And while Chiquinquira is home to beautiful landscapes and a rich cultural heritage, this lingering issue of waste management has unfortunately given it a spot on our list. It's a stark reminder that the way we manage our waste can have far-reaching effects on the places we call home. Not exactly the kind of scent you'd want in a city. Halfway through our list at number 6, we have the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Now, this isn't your typical stinky place. In fact, it's not a place you can visit at all. It's a floating mass of waste, primarily plastic, that has accumulated in the Pacific Ocean. It's a stench that's more metaphorical than literal, but it's a stench nonetheless. The garbage patch is a result of our throwaway society. The The plastic we discard doesn't just disappear, it ends up in our oceans, breaking down into tiny particles called microplastics. And while you might not be able to smell the decomposition of plastic in the same way you can smell a landfill, it does result in a nasty odor. It's the smell of chemicals, of decay, and of a planet in distress. The stench is a stark reminder of our impact on the planet. It's a smell that should be impossible to ignore, yet it's one we often overlook. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a symbol of our disregard for the environment, a stink that we can't just cover up with a spritz of air freshener. It's a stark reminder of our impact on the planet. Breaking into the top 5, it's Freetown, Sierra Leone. Now, Freetown may be known for its vibrant culture and bustling markets, but there's a less appealing side to this capital city. The struggle with waste management and sanitation is a major issue here. Picture a city where waste is dumped on the streets, in the gutters, and even in the sea. This creates a harsh, lingering stench that permeates the city, making it one of the stinkiest places on our list. The government's efforts to improve the situation have been hampered by various challenges, including the city's rapid growth and lack of funding. The result? A cityscape marred by refuse, where the smell of decay is a constant companion. This stench isn't just unpleasant, it's a stark reminder of the environmental and public health concerns that the city faces. So while Freetown may be a city of resilience and spirit, it's also a city fighting a battle against its own stench. Definitely not a place for the faint-hearted. Coming in at number 4, we're heading to paradise, or maybe not, Kamilo Beach in Hawaii. Nestled amidst the tropical beauty of the Hawaiian Islands, Kamilo Beach is a stark reminder of how human actions can mar nature's splendor. This once pristine beach is now a dumping ground for the Pacific's plastic waste, earning it the unflattering moniker, Plastic Beach. And with the plastic comes the stench. Imagine the smell of a garbage dump, but with a salty sea breeze to carry it far and wide. The odor comes from the countless pieces of plastic debris, broken down by the sun and sea, releasing a cocktail of chemicals. From toothbrushes to bottle caps, every piece adds to the olfactory assault. This stench serves as a poignant reminder of the damage we inflict on our planet. The smell of Kamilo Beach is not merely unpleasant, it's a warning, a call to action. So next time you're about to discard that plastic bottle, remember the stink of Kamilo Beach and think again. A paradise lost indeed. Taking the bronze medal for stink is La Oroya, Peru. This city, nestled in the heart of the Andes, is not known for its breathtaking vistas or rich cultural heritage. Instead, it's infamous for the overwhelming stench that hangs in the air, a bitter testament to the city's heavy metal pollution. La Oroya's story is one steeped in the pursuit of progress. For over a century, this city has been a hub for mining and smelting operations, extracting wealth from the Earth's crust. But this prosperity has come at a cost. The process of mining and smelting releases a cocktail of heavy metals into the environment, tainting the air with a scent that's as unique as it is unpleasant. Imagine the smell of rotten eggs mixed with the acrid bite of burnt rubber. That's the stench that pervades the city, a constant reminder of the environmental price that's being paid. It's a smell that gets into everything, from the clothes on your back to the food on your plate. La Oroya's tale is a cautionary one. It's a stark reminder of the balance that must be struck between progress and conservation, between economic gain and environmental protection. It's a city that stands as a testament to the fact that progress, unchecked, can lead to consequences that are far from sweet-smelling. A heavy price to pay for progress. Just missing out on the top spot at number 2 is Centralia, Pennsylvania. This is no ordinary town, my friends. Centralia is a place where the earth has been on fire for over 60 years. Yes, you heard right. Since 1962, an underground coal seam has been smoldering, turning this once bustling coal town into a near ghost town. The relentless fire has created a unique and rather unpleasant olfactory experience. Imagine the scent of your fireplace, a barbecue, and a gas stove, all mixed together, permeating every nook and cranny of the town, 24/7. That's Centralia for you. The smell of burning coal and gas is so pervasive that it has become a part of the town's identity. But don't be fooled into thinking that this is a romanticized version of a winter cabin experience. It's a constant reminder of a disaster that has decimated a community, a literal burning smell that won't go away. And finally, the title of the stinkiest place on Earth goes to the infamous Herculaneum, Italy. Nestled in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, this town is known for its potent and pervasive sulfuric aroma, courtesy of the volcanic activity beneath its surface. The smell is so intense that it's often likened to the stench of rotten eggs. But there's more to this stink than just sulfur. Herculaneum also houses a tannery, where animal hides are processed using methods that generate an additional unpleasant odor. It's a potent cocktail of scents that has earned Herculaneum the dubious honor of being the stinkiest place on Earth. But despite the stench, this town has a unique charm that draws in curious travelers from around the world, proving that sometimes beauty really does lie in the nose of the beholder. There you have it, the top 10 stinkiest places on Earth. Would you dare to visit?